In this video, we're going to take a look at using Logic Hop redirects to create dynamic redirects based on user activity on the site. So what I have here is a very simple form that asks, who are you? I'm going to put marketer, and what do you need help with? And I'm going to say leads. If I go ahead and click submit, you'll see it takes me to the marketer leads page, and that is simply the page marketer and a subpage or child page leads. So if I go back to user selector and choose who are you, designer, and what do you need help with, leads, and click submit, now that takes us to the designer leads page. So how is this working? Let's take a look and see what's going on. First, we have a number of different pages, and you'll see that I have our user selector page, and that's simply the page with our form. And there's nothing else on this, it's just a Gravity Forms shortcode. And if you look, we also have a designer page and then two child pages, so leads and sales, and then a marketer page with leads and sales. I also have a page titled redirect, and if I click on this, you'll see that there's actually nothing on this page. Now this page could have content on it if we wanted to use it that way, but for the sake of this demo, I just wanted to show that it's just an empty page. So let's jump into how this is working. We have a condition, and the condition is asking a question. It's saying if the current page is our redirect page. So that just means if the user is on the redirect page, this condition is true. Then in our redirect, this is a Logic Hop redirect I've created called Dynamic Redirect. It is redirecting from the redirect page when the redirect page condition is met. So that simply means if you're on the redirect page and that condition is met, which it always is going to be met, we're going to redirect the user around the site. So we're going to redirect them to a specific page. Now, this page has some dynamic variables in it, some logic tags. So let me show you where we're getting that from. So let's jump into our forms and take a look at this. It's a very simple form. I have a field, single line of text that is first name, and the field label, you'll see it's just first name. And if I go to the advanced tab, I don't have an admin field label for this. Let me show you why that's important. If I come into who are you, this is our selector, and our choices are marketer, and the value is marketer, and another choice is designer with the value of designer, but our field label is who are you. And if I come into advanced, I have the admin field label set to type. Now this admin field label is the variable we're going to reference in Logic Hop, so we can grab the type variable. Similarly, in what do you need help with, we are looking for leads. The value is leads, sales, the value is sales. Under advanced, the admin field label is help. So let's jump back into our redirect and see how we're using that. So our redirect is going to /, which is the top level of our site, and then it has these two logic tags. So let's just take a look at what these are. So I click add data variable, and if I scroll down, you can see that one of the options is Gravity Forms data. And I'm just going to show you how I did this. So what I was able to do is just put in type, and this is that Gravity Forms admin field label. And I also went ahead and changed the text case to be lowercase, because typically URLs are all lowercase with WordPress. We do have the option to put in a default value, but for now I'm just going to leave that blank. For the next level of this, I have the Gravity Forms data help. So similarly, choose Gravity Forms data and get rid of field here. And I just set that to be help. And then again, I'm going to set the text case to be lowercase. And I'm just going to click cancel because we already have that in place. So what we see is anytime the user comes to this page, we're going to use that Gravity Forms data, the type, and help to build that path. So let's take a look at this one more time. If I come to user selector and choose who are you, marketer, and then I go to sales, it takes me exactly to that page. So we're dynamically changing out these pages or the paths based on the Gravity Forms data. Now, if I come in and I want to edit this page, so here's our marketing sales page. Let's take this one step further. I'm going to say hi, and then I want to use that Gravity Forms data on the page. So I click Logic Hop, data, and then under Logic Hop variable, Gravity Forms, and this is where I'm going to enter in that first name. So this is important, that first name, that we have to replace the space with an underscore. So I'm going to insert that variable and then put an exclamation point after. So it says hi, and then Gravity Forms data first name. So if I go ahead and update this, if I come back to that user selector form and I put in a first name, and then I select marketer, and sales, and I click submit. It redirects us to that page, and now it's using that Gravity Forms data to say, hi, Michael, and puts that in place. So one thing I also want to point out is our redirect, we can use any of the Logic Hop data that's available. So you could use WordPress data, you could use query string data, you could also use data like country code. So for the country, you could use country name, you could use states, you can use a whole range of things to be able to drive people around to different sections on the site, and this can be based on any number of conditions and any type of data. So I hope this is helpful. This is a wildly powerful tool that you can use to take user activity and use it to direct people to different pages on your site. And you can also use it to redirect people to pages that aren't on your site. So this could be perfect for affiliate marketing. This could be perfect for driving people to sales on other websites. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, email us at info@logichop.com.